Hi guys, good Monday morning. How's it going out there in YouTube land? It's 8 o'clock, just turned. I've just dropped Chelle off, and now the reason I've dropped Chelle off is a couple of reasons actually. One, she's hurt her wrist and she's having trouble changing the gears, so I'm giving it a couple of days rest. And also, you can see I've got box topless in the back of the car. I'm getting rid of stuff, so booked a tip run. Now the tip doesn't open till 9 o'clock, so it's now 8 o'clock, so I've got an hour to kind of kill before I can dump all this stuff, all this cardboard and rubbish and electrical stuff off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go nip in Tesco's, on my Tesco's car park, get myself a newspaper, go down to the cafe. I'm going to have a cup of tea and a bit of butter, and I'm going to relax for a bit and read the paper. So I better get in and get a paper so I can read it. I don't know what paper to get. I've not bought a paper for years, and I'll just have to figure it out. I'll see what they got on offer. Anyway, I'll get in and get a paper. Okay guys, that was a bit of a waste of time. Went to Tesco's, got my newspaper, got the cat some treats, and I came into JRD's, where it used to be called, it's now called GPH, whatever that stands for, because they've got a cafe, but it's not open. So I've got 20 minutes to kill, so I'll go and park up somewhere. Fortunately, I brought some coffee, so I must have had a foresight. Anyway, I'll get off, go and wait for the tip to open at 9 o'clock and read my paper. Well, that's very disappointing, guys. I've drove all the way around and there's no cafes open. Well, I've only got 15 minutes to wait, but I was quite looking forward to having a bait and butter. But never mind, I'll just go and dump this off and go home and make myself one. Okay guys, that's the car emptied. Got rid of box topless. Get off home now. Because I couldn't get bacon butter, I'm going to have to go and make myself one. I don't think I've got any bacon though, never mind. Make myself something, toast, and reload the car up. I'm sure I've got more stuff I need to get rid of. Anyway, moving on. Guys, it's a horrible rainy afternoon. Now I'm off to pick Chelle up and I'm a little bit late because I fell asleep watching the telly, as you do, but never mind. Yeah, I better get on and pick Chelle up. Yeah, I made it with about 30 seconds to spare. Makes it look like I was being cool and I was just turning up just on time, when in fact I was stuck behind something, God knows what, going at 30 mile an hour. I was lucky to get here. Anyway, pick Chelle up now and get off home and make tea. Okay guys, that's us home from picking Chelle up, and I'm making tea, which is going to be But see what it's got? Bacon wrapped sausages on a creamy mashed potato. Creamy mustard mash. 3/4 way through cooking it, so I'll finish that off, get it dished out, and I'm ready for it. And there you go, guys. Sausage wrapped in bacon, mashed potatoes, carrots and peas, and an onion gravy. So what have you got?
Broken hand.
How did you break your hand?
I fell over.
Why did you fall over?
Because gravity sucks. Yeah, no, I've staved or sprained my wrist. But that's not why I have the camera on me. I have my newest May very adult only book box subscription book today. So I've already, she says, I already tested this to make sure I could open it with one hand. Go. And the theme for this month, she says, not looking at the back, is
Into the Shadows. So I said that really dramatically.
Indeed,
I should be a highly paid actor.
You really should. And
At least a voiceover
because
artist.
And because this is a book only box, all that's in there other than the spoiler card that I'm not looking at the back of is the book itself, and this is actually quite a thin one. Rude. And the book for me oh my god, I didn't think about not being able to do this with one hand, is Book of Night by Holly Black.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's a New York Times best-selling author. She wrote the Folk of the Air trilogy, which is YA, and I loved the first book and hated all the others.
So you've read it before, have you?
I have, yeah.
So you're not impressed?
I'm apprehensive. Jesus. But if nothing else, it's short and it looks really pretty.
No, $64,000 question. Have you read last month yet?
No, no. Don't be silly. Of course I haven't. I will though. I will. I'm kind of mired in non-fiction forever at the moment, so it's taking me a lot longer. So, the book. Charlie Hall has never found a lock she couldn't pick, a book she couldn't steal, or a bad decision she wouldn't make. She spent half her life working for gloamists, magicians who manipulate shadows to peer into locked rooms, strangle people in their beds, or worse. Gloamists guard their secrets greedily, creating an underground economy of grimoires, and they rob their fellow magicians. And to rob their fellow magicians, they need Charlie. Now she's trying to distance herself from past mistakes, but bartending at a local dive, she's still entirely too close to the corrupt underbelly of the Berkshires. Not to mention that her sister Posy is desperate for magic, and that Charlie's shadowless and possibly soulless boyfriend, Vince, has been hiding things from her. When a terrible figure from her past returns, Charlie descends into a maelstrom of murder and lies. Determined to survive, she's up against a cast of doppelgangers, mercurial billionaires, gloamists, and the people she loves best in the world, all trying to steal a secret that will give them a vast and terrible power. Number 1 New York Times best-selling author Holly Black makes her stunning adult debut with Book of Night, a modern dark fantasy of betrayals, cabals, and a dissolute thief of shadows in the vein of Neil Gaiman and Erin Morgenstern. That actually sounds like it's going to be really good. Yeah. I think that's going to be...
So you're going to have to read it, aren't you?
I am, yeah. It does actually sound like it's going to be really, really good.
Moving on.